everyone, welcome to the very last video in this series from Small Victories by Johanna Basford. I just pressed the wrong button on my remote control. I thought it was zooming in and I was taking a photograph, but hey ho, it won't matter. So yeah, mixed feelings today on the last video. It's nice to know that it's done. I have a completed page and a completed series, which is always lovely, but I've really enjoyed this page and it's always a bit sad when it comes to an end. But with our butterfly, I've got to decide on a colour. We've got an orange one, we've got a blue one and a red one, so I'm thinking we could end on, I was thinking a purple one. We have got a purple fish, or we could do a brown. Let's do brown, like a moth. Let's do a brown moth. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm actually going to start with, not that, this, with the dark sepia. Polychromos pencils, by the way. And I'm just going to do these bits here, like that, and actually the body. So I'm trying to leave a lighter bit in the centre, and that can help give the impression that the body's a little bit more rounded and less flat. Let's get a good variety of browns going. I don't think we've got much brown on this page. We did have a bit on the orange butterfly, but this is burnt umber, and I'm just going to start. So each of these little teardrop shapes, I'm going to go around the edge like that. Make them slightly lighter in the middle. And do the same for the ones on the other side. We want a symmetrical butterfly. I do. It won't be completely symmetrical because I don't colour like that, but the colours will be. Now I'm going to use the burnt sienna. And I'm going to use it for this section. For this section, I think I'm going to go darker along that edge there, and then just try to fade it off by putting less layers on this edge here. And we'll do the same thing on this side. I was just thinking, it's all very well me being very happy about getting to the end of the series, but I've got the editing to do. It's not too bad because I've been doing it as I go along. And what's this? This is the raw umber. So I'm going to do these sections here. I'm going to do the same as these, so around the edge with more layers and less to the middle. Yeah, I've been doing it as I go along, but making the members only video is going to take forever because the more videos I glue together in the members only, the longer it takes for it to export. So I can just leave it running. Bistre. Once I set it up, it just does it itself. I'm just going to sharpen, but it just sort of slows my computer down, and it'll probably be at least an overnight job, if not longer. It takes so long. As I say, the more videos there are, the longer it takes, but also the longer the videos. So these aren't long, so that will help a little bit. Now for me, all these sections look really similar, so I'm going to do them in a similar way. So I'm going to choose one colour to do for the background of all of them, and I rather like this brown colour, which is the brown ochre. It's a little bit lighter and more orangey. I think it's quite pleasant. I don't mind browns though. Some people do, I don't. And what I think I'm going to do, I think the easiest thing is to make them a little bit darker here and then lighter towards the edge like that. And I'll just go through them all. Now I think I said this earlier in the series, I have a playlist for all my butterfly videos, so if you want to find different ways of doing them, there's now a playlist with them all in. I've just finished some different playlists this morning as of recording this rather than when you get this. I've done one for houses and castles. I sort of bunched them together, it's a little bit easier. And mushrooms and toadstools, never know the difference. So bunched them together. So there's those. There's also one for flowers. That one took me forever. 500 videos with flowers in. But I'm going to make some more as well. I've had requests for leaves. Now with the leaves ones, I think I'm going to do videos where there's only leaves, not leaves and flowers. Whereas the flowers ones has got flowers with leaves. So like this would be in the flowers one. And this would be in the butterflies one, obviously. I had a bit of difficulty deciding as well with the toadstool houses. Are they toadstools or houses? I sort of went with toadstools rather than houses. I felt that would work better, but I don't know. This is walnut brown. I'm going to do all these little dots, and I'm just going to do them quite dark with no sort of shading technique, just getting it down. And yeah, I'm probably going to do one for gemstones. Thought that might be useful. My son is talking really loudly. I'm going to go back to the brown ochre now and just go over some of these. This one particularly, I missed a bit out. Just going to tidy them up a bit. Yeah, so I thought it would be useful. So I will make a few. I put an announcement actually on my, I can't decide whether to go for black here. I feel like butterflies need to have black. That's what I'm going to do. You could use your dark sepia, or you could even go for a different, like a nougat or a Van Dyke, or just use one of the ones you've used already. But I'm going to do black. Yeah, so I'm going to make a few more. I think there's one on how to colour flower middles already. Trying to remember. Yeah, so I thought it just might be easier. I think I wrote in my newsletter about, planning on writing in my newsletter about it, which would have come out by now. So if you subscribe to that, you would have got some information and links and things. Hopefully, if I remember to put it in. It's a bit difficult talking in the future tense type thing. I don't even know what I'm saying now. But yeah, or if you haven't subscribed to my newsletter and you want to, there's a link in the description of the video. But if you, I know some people try and subscribe and struggle. This is Posca. There's a couple of reasons that could be. Firstly, once you subscribe, you have to acknowledge your subscription and reply back to say, yes, it was me type thing. And quite a lot of people don't do that. And I don't know whether it's because the request goes to spam or junk mail, or they've changed their mind. I don't know. But that has to be done first. And I'm assuming that's probably the main problem. But I do put them onto my website, onto my blog, once after about a week, so you can see them if you really want to, and you can't get onto the get it in your inbox. Right, let us come out and have a look at all of the finished page. It's very bright and colourful. I'm just going to tip up the other side of the book a little bit, so that the page sits a little bit flatter. But it's a bit glary here from my lamp. But you get the idea. I had such fun. I'm going to do, there's another page in this book that I haven't done as a video that I'm going to do over the summer. I can't, my son is swearing. I hope you can't hear him. Naughty boy. And again, his just language is just not on. I think it might be this one. I'm not sure, with the burger and the noodles. I'm not sure if I did that one. Maybe I did. I don't know. I definitely haven't done this one, but it's so small. I don't know. Anyway, I'll try and do another one, but that is that done for you. Thank you for watching, and thank you if you watched all the videos. That's a lot of watching. I hope that you enjoy your day, and I'll have something completely different for you tomorrow. So thank you again, and happy colouring.